Hi everyone. Today we're gonna see a new tool under masses.ca called Notepad. So I'm gonna write masses.ca, and under learning tools, if you don't see the Notepad in front of you, you can click more, and in this case you will go and search for Notepad, and this is the Notepad. All you have to do is to click on open. It's gonna open the application for you. So you will see the download of the page, and after that you will see the Notepad by Masses. This is a choice of background. Actually it has 4 options of background: blank, this one, and grid, which is this one, and the isometric and the lined. The difference between this 3 and this 3, that the first one, the first row, it's for fixed background, that is gonna cover the whole page. The second one, it's movable portion of the background. So let's say I click on the grid one, it's gonna cover the whole page. If I want to choose a movable, all I have to click on window. So in this case, it's gonna be movable portion. The same thing from this screen, I can change my opinion from grid, let's say, to isometric. I go to isometric. If I need it movable, or if I need it to the whole page, I click on window. And the last option, it's the line. I can get something like that to cover the whole page. If I need to have a movable portion, I can click on window. So let's start with the grid, for example. In this one, you have a choice to move it, to make it larger or small, and actually the square only, this is to have the same scale for both the x-axis and the y-axis. If you want to change something like that, you can increase the columns and you can decrease the rows, for example, or the opposite, whatever you like. But in our case, we're gonna leave it as a square only, and I'm gonna show you an example that you can use it with the class. Let's say you want to show them the graph tools. So let's say they need to have x-axis and y-axis. So I'm going to choose a line from here to here. This is for the y-axis, and let's say for the x-axis from here to here. These lines, you can select it at any time, and you can change the color of it. So let's say I need it black, and this one I need it, let's say, black. Also, you can change the brightness or the thickness. So I needed something like that, not very thick, so I can change it. And the same thing for the other one, I can change the thickness, and even I can change the color if I want. So I'm gonna keep it at black like that. Let's say I want to show them how to use the graph and name the x-axis and the y-axis. In this case, you're gonna click on the text and you're gonna write, let's say, y-axis. If you want to flip this one, you click on this icon to flip it to this way, and you can create another one here and type x-axis, and you can even change the place of it with this way. After that, let's say you want to add some bars. So in this case, you need rectangles, something like that. So I can have a small rectangle here. And let's say I need to change the color of this. So I choose, this is a counter and this is the filling. So if the filling is yellow, for example, if you see it's a little bit not strong, you can make it stronger with this way. And if you want to repeat the same bar, you can, instead of redo it again, you can copy whatever you have, and after that you adjust the place and the dimension. So let's say this one, I want to adjust its place and I want to make it higher or something for the value, to match the value. This one, I'm gonna change the place and change its value, and so on. This is to show you how to add this bar graph. If you want to use the brick line graph, this is you can use the dots, so you see the value and you change or you choose the point, and after that even you can change the color of this point by clicking on it and change the color. And now if you want to relate this point with the line, in this case you're going to choose line and you're going to join this point with the line. With this way. So this is an example how to use this as a graph. Also there is something else that you can add a picture of this. So let's say you click on this icon and let's say you have something ready on your desktop. So in my case I have this picture, it's ready. So I can choose this one and add it to the drawing with this way and show it to the student as a background with this way. Also, if you want to reset everything, you need to click on reset button and it's gonna ask you, are you sure you want to reset it? Yes, I'm gonna click OK. So this is one option. The second option is, let's say, the lined background. So if I'm gonna choose something like that and I want to explain my lesson, I can do it with this way, or as I told you, you go to the settings and you uncheck window to make it for the whole page. Now let's say I need to explain anything. I can go to pen. So you can click on the pen and you can draw whatever you like. However, if you want to write something with a text box, you can click on this text box and you can write, let's say, an equation 3 equal x minus 2, and let's say you want to explain the inverse strategy that we need to isolate x by adding 2 in each side. So 3 plus 2 equal x minus 2 plus 2. This is to get the zero pair, and after that it's gonna give me 5 equal x with this way. So you can use a text with this way, and after that you use a pen to explain to them that negative 2 and positive 2, they can have zero pair. So that's why it's gonna become that x equal 5, and after that they can verify. If I substitute x with 5, that means 5 minus 2 equals 3. That means I'm doing good job. And again, this one to reset everything and to choose, let's say in this case, isometric. With the isometric, again, we can use the pen to draw anything we need. So if I need something like that, I can still change the settings by changing the number of the column and the number of rows with this way. And let's say I need to draw a line. And I need to show them how to draw, let's say, a cube using, or not even like a cube, rectangular prism or whatever. Using the isometric to get something in 3 dimensions. For sure, you can change the color of this line at any time. Even the background, you can change it by going to settings, and the color here, you can change it. So I need the dot style to change it to another color, let's say pink with this way. It's not very clear, so maybe reddish. And I need let's say the background, to choose something green with this way. Also I can choose the background of the page. So let's say I need something with this color, I can change it by clicking on this icon. Again, this eye is for some information and some videos for instruction. If I want to switch from English to French, I can click on this. It's gonna give me all the information in French. You can check it with the information here. It's gonna be in French in case you are teaching French immersion. And again, this one to add any picture you want to attach it to your drawing with this way. Also, you have the option to go to blank page with this way and change the background, let's say to the white, and you continue your lesson. So I think I covered the majority of the menu for Notepad. It's a great tool of masses.ca. Thank you.